Always. Yo, we is back. Another Not the Same Podcast sports show with my brother Rob Redeem. And we got
Hold
a
up,
guest
brother.
debater in the building tonight.
Hold
Hold
up,
on, bro.
hold up,
Hold on. Before we point out our brother. We got a
Yeah.
guest debater, our sis, Miss Cee Monroe from up there on the East Coast. It's probably cold.
Yeah, man.
But we got some snow out here today, man. It's ignorant. I do not like this snow type stuff, man.
Nah, man.
I'm not
Folks
with that,
speed
fam.
up when here in the Midwest, man. They speed up when it's wet and slick outside, and slow down when it's dry. It gets on my nerves, bro.
That is what
It's
you
on my
call the
nerves.
Midwest. What you about to say, brother? My bad.
No, what's up, D?
Yes.
AT the Scribe. What's going
My
on,
brother.
man? Welcome back.
Welcome back,
bro,
sir.
what's good, bro?
Hagen's
Yeah,
in the
look, bro.
building. You know what I
Hey,
mean?
Hagens, how you got two names up here, bro? You
Watching
logged
on
in
the
twice?
YouTube. You on the YouTube.
Okay,
You know what I mean?
okay.
Appreciate you sliding.
Let's
sliding.
double the stream, double dip. We don't mind.
Yeah. Hey, brother, watch from both. You know what I'm saying? We'll take every number we can get. You know
We'll
what I
take
mean?
every algorithm we can get.
On Jesus. Let's get it. All right, man. You know what, man? We ain't gonna delay, man. We'll do something we don't
Nah,
normally
let's
do.
get
We're
on
gonna
into
get just right on into boom bap in the house. See,
Hey,
Glenn, I was
hey,
all happy. This Mr. Ain't nothing good unless it's boom bap, ain't it? Ain't nothing good, man. This music is trash.
it ain't
'cause
real
it
rap.
the doom
It ain't
tap.
real rap.
Like boom bap is so complicated. Anyway, man, this is not the music show.
This
Excuse
is not
me,
the
man.
music show.
And I don't
Tune
hate
in
boom
tomorrow,
bap,
though.
but brother, I just hate when people act like that's the only classic music. Just stop it. D says I
Yep.
watch from both. D is our greatest fan. We love you, D.
Yeah,
Love you, D.
to the fullest, to the fullest.
Happy birthday again. It ain't even your birthday. Your birthday was about 3 weeks ago. We give you another happy birthday. All right, man. Let's see. No, go ahead, bro.
Boom bap. Come back tomorrow, Glenn. We'll talk to you, Glenn. I need to holler at you too, man. I'm gonna have to hit your inbox and get some sizes for you, brother. You did win the Super Bowl. You dig?
All right, Rob. Got a question for you, brother.
Y'all.
What's popping? Rob, my brother, what is popping? There's a lot of stuff going on in sports everywhere. All kind of stuff. First thing we're gonna start it off with the Steelers hires Tomlin. Tomlin hires Flores as assistant coach. What you think about that, brother?
He's actually going to be the linebackers coach, and he's going to be helping the new defensive coordinator. So he's going to be the assistant to the defensive coordinator, Terrell Austin, trying to get him because he has a history of developing folks. So I think that's going to be super dope for him. But here's a lesson to be learned. Whenever you feel down and out and you want to quit, this man got this job because he reached out to somebody for some advice. And he reached out to Tomlin for advice, and their conversation got good. They got to going. And shout out to Tomlin, man, because this was camaraderie to the fullest on helping black coaches and staying together and sticking together and saying, you know what, I tell you what, we need a coach here. I got a new defensive coordinator. I know what you're capable of. Come on in. Come over here to the squad. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Tomlin and the Pittsburgh Steelers, bro. What you got?
Big salute, man. I'm happy he did it. You know, now he's not in a high level position, he's in a low level position. But look, brother, you still got a job while you are literally suing the NFL. So, brother, swerve to you. You know what I mean? Because you are basically suing the owner of the team that you're working for. In essence, you know, because he's suing the whole NFL and all the owners. So salute to that brother for that, man. You know what I'm saying? But Hagen say he assisted to the assistant, but he should be head coach somewhere. This is facts. But hey, man. Hey, you still getting that check, brother.
Hey, check this out, though, Hagens. This is what I'm going to say. Yeah, AT described you right. Tomlin probably say that man career, but it's the fact that Tomlin had the footballs to do this.
Brother, I'm have a guest on today. Calm yourself, guy.
I said footballs, man.
Okay.
The fact that he had that to give that man assistant to the assistant, I don't care. He's still in the league. He didn't get blackballed like we thought he was going to do. And shout out to Tomlin for that. Real talk.
All right. One more thing about this is what's crazy was when Flores got fired, he didn't take the contract. So he don't receive no money from the Dolphins. He refused the contract so he could be able to speak freely. So he already had a plan like, yo, this don't go right. I'm about to sue everybody and their mama in the NFL. So he already had this stuff lined up. But respect, hey, he said, I don't want your money no more. Know what I mean? I'm just finna go and do what I gotta do. Let's see, Tom and I working with with the deflated. All right, man. Let's move on. Y'all stupid.
Hey, that's funny. I'm
Y'all
just saying.
All right. Next to the NBA, Pelicans failed to mention Zion in their press. Now, they had a press release bigging up the next season, talking about, hey, come see the New Orleans Pelicans with C.J. McCollum. Let's see. Eric Boston, what's up, bro?
What's good?
Come see C.J. McCollum and my big man, Duke guy, skinny dude, braids, Brandon Ingram. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Let's go see somebody else. What Jonas Valanciunas. So, and they never mentioned Zion.
Nope.
What's up with that, fam? Rob, you a Duke fan? What's up with that?
I am a Duke fan. And I'm gonna tell you why they never mentioned.
He don't play for Duke no more.
Hey, look, no. At this point, why? For real, at this point, why would you? We all know what Zion want to be, man. Mm-hmm. Look, Zion. This is no knock to the New Orleans, the city, great city. Mm-hmm. But the Pelicans is not football. The NBA own this team. It's a small market team that don't nobody want to be at. Every time a storm come through, they get displaced somewhere. Mm-hmm. Zion is trying to get to New York, where the big bucks are, and his two fellow Dukies, the right. Brotherhood, and Reddish,
RJ Barrett,
and Barrett. And that's where the narrative is going, and they know it. Now they tried to do the CJ McCollum thing to try to make it look a little fancy, but look, they eat gumbo down there. If the gumbo ain't got the right.
Hold up, dog. Don't hate on gumbo. I don't even like gumbo, but don't hate on gumbo, fam.
Listen to what I'm about to say before you
got that hoodoo down there, man. Watch your mouth. Watch yourself now.
Listen to what I'm about to say, brother. If the gumbo ain't seasoned right, folks ain't gonna eat it, and that's how Zion treating it. You dig what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So that's all I'm getting at. And yeah, Randall might end up back in New Orleans. You never know.
Yeah, Randall been trash this year. I think he had one super season last year, but that wasn't really him. You know what I mean? And that was the contract year. NBA players play different in their contract year. I'm just saying. That happened in football as well. Huh? You know what I'm saying? They get in that PTB mode. You know what that is, brother? You remember?
Protect the bag, baby.
Protect the bag. You know what I mean? They get in that mode. Oh, God. So you know what I'm saying? That's what they do. But check this out, man. Hey, my thoughts on this. Zion is an awesome talent. I don't think he is hurt as he is acting. I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I believe that man is stretching out. He is not even around where the team can see him and examine him. When they brought in C.J. McCollum, my man didn't text, email, give him a call or nothing, man. That's whack. That's whack. J.J. Redick got on TV and said, hey, he a bad teammate. You know what I mean? Now, he's an awesome talent, and the NBA wants him to be the new LeBron, right? Yeah, and this ain't working out. What he need to do, what I think he should do, honor his contract, man. Go up there and play. Yeah, y'all may not win a whole lot, but that team is decent. They probably still getting the play-in with what they got right now. At Zion, they're going to be a problem in the playoffs, but whatever.
They tried it, but if you remember, and we can move on, if you remember, they tried to do this because they moved mountains to get the Pelicans into the play-in game when they was in the bubble.
Oh, trust me, brother. I know. I know. I know.
Yeah, to the
we had a 6-game lead. We had a 6-game lead, and they like, no, we don't like Memphis. No. Right. Anyway, now they won't do that now because Ja's a star. But anyway, let's move on. NFL partners with the XFL as their minor league. Yo, what you think about that? I think it's dope. What you think, bro?
I think it could be a good idea. They following the MLB has, I think, the best minor league system in any sport.
Absolutely.
But then you got NHL and the NBA G League showing it. So if the XFL, this is exciting for those practice squad players. You know, the ones who still getting practice. Hey, I wish I can get a practice squad contract, brother.
I don't. I want the money. Paid. I don't want to play though. I don't want to get hit.
Yeah, but I'm just saying they checks.
I don't do no football.
Here's the thing about the practice squad. They may never see an NFL game. If they have a minor league system such as the XFL and they don't have to go overseas to play in the Canadian Football League, it's about time. You dig what I'm saying? So, I mean, see, before you even put it up there, brother, I already knew about the CFL, but nobody wants to go up there. You know what I mean?
But they pay decent. You know what I'm saying? You be all right up there in the CFL, but, they trying to get to the big leagues. But it's the same way in the NBA, just like for the G League. Yes, you can be good. Yes, you can get your bread in the G League, some players. But you try and get to the big stage. Absolutely.
You are.
Last thing. Now, this is funny to me. The NBA top 75 media intros were, and what I'm talking about is for all the players that weren't there, that are not dead, that are still alive, i.e., Scottie Pippen, i.e., Tim Duncan in a white room looking like a hostage, just doing this wave. Fam, what was up with that? Who you waving to, dog? You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you as a top 75, they can't get you there. You know what I mean? Like, why you ain't there, Rob? Why they ain't there?
Well, Pippen is my all-time favorite player, but that boy has been in his
He been on
emotion.
one.
He been in his emotion since
No.
the
He emotions. He
I
been in
said
his
he
emotions.
emotions.
Oh, my bad.
he been in them joints since what was that? The documentary that came out. You know what I'm saying? He been wild. Actually, he been wilding since his wife got caught up with Future, but that's a whole nother story.
Oh, stop it. But
that boy ain't been the same since.
He ain't been right.
But I didn't mind it. The one last
really?
dance. No, I didn't mind. I'm gonna tell you why I didn't mind it, man. The NBA is very, very classy on how they do everything, bro. Like I the way they presentation, even with the folks who have passed, like bringing Vanessa out there, and I get it. They were waving, but they still had their 75-year anniversary. I mean, 75 greatest player jackets on while they were waving. You know what I mean? Now, Anthony Davis didn't even wave, but probably because he didn't want to hurt his other ankle. So, so that's probably why he didn't wave. They just put a picture up like my man was deceased. I mean, but yeah, that's not making fun of the deceased folks. I'm just saying Anthony Davis didn't even have the decency to wave at the folks, man. That's all I'm saying. What, you didn't like it, bro?
No, I didn't like it. No, as a person that loved video and stuff like that, bro, you could have did better than that. Come on, dog. They could have just green screened them. Something. You know what I'm saying?
I didn't like the JB Smooth thing, no.
Yeah, I didn't like JB Smooth. I really hated Machine Gun Kelly, but we'll talk about all this stuff later, man. So, let's keep it moving, man. You know, we got a little stuff to get off our chest. We got a segment we love called the Soapbox. Rob, let's get into it.
Soapbox.
That's because
because it looks like, anyway, we got this little segment called the Soapbox segment, like we said, and me and Rob go for 2 minutes, and we rant on whatever we want to rant on, whether it be sports or real life stuff. We get a time up there like this, it look like so, and when it's done, you hear this sound. As tradition, I always let Rob go first, so brother, go in then.
Hey, in honor of the NBA All-Star Weekend, man, I want to give flowers to a particular player. This man won 4 championships, 3 MVP finals, most valuable player for the league, 15-time All-Star, recently honored as one of the 75 greatest players, NBA Hall of Famer with a net worth of $400 million. Tonight, I want to give Shaquille O'Neal his flowers for not only a basketball player, but as a brand. A lot of times, players with Shaq's celebrity are arrogant and greedy. Yet, whenever you hear any type of interaction with Shaquille O'Neal, it's for the most part pleasant and him being a blessing to whomever he's interacting with. This man has over 50+ endorsements. Yes, as a post player. Most of these people get these endorsements during their career. As a post player, he has 50. But general, you can, and some more. I'm not getting ready to start naming some of those folks. He got endorsements. He's constantly gives back to the community, be it Match, Boys and Girls Club, Communities of School, Free to Children, Kids Witch Network, Payback, Phoenix House, a lot of the places that he's played, and he gives back to those communities, even though he's no longer in that community. So shout out to him. Even when he was playing at his pinnacle, the height of his career, when he was with Reebok, he told them, "Don't sell my shoes at such a high price where the low income families can't get it." He left Reebok, made his Shaq shoe, and now it's in Walmarts everywhere, readily available for low-income homes. You might not like the design, but I like the place around it. Not to mention, Shaq had fun as a player and his post-career. My dude's a DJ. He funny, however you want to look at it. He funny to me. Not to mention, that man has 4 studio albums, 2 soundtrack albums, a compilation, and he has a platinum record when albums was $20 a pop. That man went platinum. $20 a pop. He's been in over 29 movies. Like I said, whether you like it or not, Shaq for one of them. But the point that I'm making is, shout out to Shaq, man. I just wanted to give an NBA player some love.
AT described, Shaq needs to get back to his feet, though. You stupid, boy. You stupid. All right, man. I got one, and it's not a sports thing. Listen, many of y'all that been watching our show know that I work within the vending industry. So I work for a vending machine company. I run a vending machine company, and I have vending machines all throughout the city of St. Louis, all over the place, right? All over the place. I got these vending machines. I go to a place where my brother Rob works, which is the airport, all the time. Me and Rob see each other, we interact, kick it, right? Here's something that gets on my nerves, because here's the soapbox moment, right? I'll be there taking care of a machine, working on it, you know what I mean? Cleaning it up, making it look good as a black entrepreneur should. And somebody will walk up while I'm standing there and check the coin bucket to see if any loose change in there. Like, one word, you don't see me standing here. Now, I kind of hold back from snapping too much because normally it's this one guy. And this one guy, and Rob understands this, there are some people that work there that's on a kind of program for people that are kind of mentally challenged. So I don't want to swing on them, but my guy do that every time. There's also an old Thomas Edison looking guy that comes and do it. And I just give him that. Y'all ever seen that meme where the little kid look at the person who does this? I give him that every time, like, bro, what is you doing?
That's that one word. Do it again.
Bro, you struggling that bad that you gonna come steal change or take change out the coin cup in front of the person that work in the machine. Like, you was like extra thirsty. Now, my man got a job, though. Both of these people got jobs. Like, it really aggravates me. You know what I mean? It's hard out here. That chain in the bucket helps inflate. Man, get out of here, man. I don't care if it's hard out here. You ain't who gonna come get it right in front of the person or the worker, man? Like, they really chomping me, man. I don't like that. It kind of make me mad on two levels. You're stealing from me, and then you just think I won't swing on you.
Hey, that boy man out this.
And on that note, we about to get into our debate field segment. Y'all get ready. We're going to have our sis on here, Miss Cee Monroe. She has a podcast called Sports Talk with Cee. So y'all get ready for it, for the debate field segment. Here we go. Real presidential. Well, ladies and gentlemen, welcome, Miss Cee Monroe. What's up, lady? How you doing?
What's going on? What's going on? Good evening, everyone. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for having me, guys.
Absolutely. We're so glad to have you here. And you, just like everybody else we have as a guest, get one of these special. One of them. Round of applause. Round of applause. Now, before we get into the debate field segment, let everybody know about your podcast and stuff right quick before we go in.
We have a podcast every Sunday at 4 p.m. I did more interviews. I want to get back into recapping NBA games, WNBA games. But right now, it's just you come share your story, your basketball journey with me, laugh it up, chat it up, and have a grand old time.
Thank you, ma'am. All right. Well, we was being nice. It's time to go in. All right, the first question. Look, we bring up questions like this on this. First thing we're going to go to, the NBA All-Star Game fallen off? You'll see the word like this, and we will also have a countdowner for 5 minutes. And when it's over, you hear this sound. And that's how we're going to do it. So, let me remove this right quick. So, has the NBA All-Star Game fallen off? That's the wrong one. Don't worry about that. We'll keep moving. This one. Has the NBA All-Star Game fallen off? All right, let's go. See?
Yes, that was trash. This weekend was trash. I mean, there was some great enjoyable moments, but I was like, but back in the day, I was like, oh yeah, about the 3-point shot, the dunk contest, especially. That was one of my favorites, was the dunk contest. You get to see some crazy moves. But this year, there was too many chances. They couldn't even make the dunk.
Yeah.
They thought it was nice. I mean, after the first go around, I was done. I was like, yeah, I'm over it. No, Kareem left, walked out the building.
This is facts.
Like, you have a great walking out, a legend walking out the building because your dunk is trash. Like, I would say that I enjoyed the 3-point game because it was great to see Kat, the 3-point contest, because Kat won, and to see a big man win and shoot lovely, was
Yes.
amazing.
Yes.
The Rising Star game was fun. I would like to see a little more skills challenges added. Well, I guess not really because they couldn't make a layup. So,
My
who
man from
knows? But
Toronto. What's up with him? Man missed like
so
7 layups.
man, yeah, 7 was it or 6 or 7? But it,
Yeah.
man, give me a chance to be there. Let me make them 6 layups for you. But other than that, I would just say I was not impressed. The game was dope. I liked, especially the inaugural trophy for Kobe. That was fire.
Absolutely.
But it wasn't. I can't really say that I can continually talk about the All Star this year.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
After this, it's over it. I'm over it. It's really nothing else to talk about.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm with you. All-Star game was fire to me. I do like the All-Star game itself because when it gets down to the last bit, they started playing and Steph was crazy out there this past weekend.
Yes, he was.
And with LeBron hitting the game-winning shot, I think that was fitting. The dunk contest reminds me. I'm a student of the game. I still have dunk contests on VHS that I converted over to DVD. When they used to have to spin the wheel and then find out what dunk they were going to do.
Okay, you going back?
That's how trash the dunk contest was. Giannis pulling his brothers. Giannis, look, I know you love your brothers. It's all good, but brother, they not good. You know what I mean? Like they.
I mean, gotta keep it 100, right?
Hey, just keep it a buck. Like if you wasn't a buck, pun intended, and you wasn't a superstar, they would not be on there. You know what I mean? Your brother from the G League, your brother on your squad, but that skills challenge got to change. I do like the little mini tournament thing. I think that was dope, but All-Star weekend over itself, man, it definitely needs to be revamped. Go ahead, C.
I think the All-Star game by itself is fine. The All-Star game, I would say they should do Elam ending. I love the Elam ending, right? It makes it perfect because they stole it. They ain't steal it. They got it from the basketball tournament that goes over the summer when we ain't got no other basketball to watch. They playing for that million, but that joint is fire. They took it from that. Yeah. Chris Paul say he came up with it, but he took it from that. We know it. But anyway, I like that. I like Friday. I actually like Friday. It can kill the celebrity game though. Unless you get celebrities that can at least halfway hoop. You know what I'm saying?
There's a couple of them in there.
Yeah, there's a couple of them. Hey, my man for the Browns. Oh yeah, he a beast. I forgot the defensive
uniforms
guy.
Was fire.
Uniforms was nice. Now I like the format of the 3 games, the tournament on Friday for the young guys. I do like that. Saturday, only thing I really liked Saturday was 3-point contest. Really.
Oh yeah.
Skills contest 2nd, dunk contest 16th. Like not even 3rd. You know what I'm saying? But the dunk contest don't have to be that trash. You know what I mean? Like if you tell them, bruh, you get 2 attempts. If you miss, you just ain't getting no points. They'll make them. Them dudes keep missing because they know they can. You know what I'm saying? And like my man that came out there in the buckwheat Timbs, full out New York style, that was dope. But it took him 10 minutes to do the dunk. And then he missed it. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
So competition to get some street ballers there for All-Star weekend.
There it goes.
There it is.
That's what they need to do.
Bring some competition because what we're seeing now is just not it.
Right,
so,
because
like in the beginning of the season,
the big star's not going to do it. You know what I'm saying?
I don't think they care about it anymore.
They don't care about it. So
they don't.
You know, wifey say bring back Dunk Kings on TNT. Dunk Kings was dope.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Kings was dope.
For real.
If they can have a celebrity basketball game, they can have a celebrity dunk and just bring in dunkers for the dunk contest.
I agree.
That's the thing.
I agree. All right. The next one is I put it up before I knew my subject. Who shouldn't have been on the stage on the NBA Top 75? Who shouldn't been on the stage in the NBA Top 75? Let's go, guys. See?
Well, I feel that AD should not been on there over Dwight Howard. I don't understand that. I don't know who. I don't know, especially being the fact that Dwight Howard in the year 2009, the way he brought the Magic to the finals, he was averaging 18.3 points, 13.2 rebounds.
Come on.
So I feel like that was a big snub. And another one for me is Tony Parker not being on that list. Going He's a 4-time WNBA NBA champion. Excuse me. NBA Finals MVP in 2007, 6-time All-Star, and Damian Lillard. I get he shoots crazy shots, but he hasn't even won a championship. So
come on,
those two, I feel like they got snubbed, and they should be on that list.
Yeah. Actually, I'm gonna say I concur. The other thing I will say about that is, I'm not gonna disrespect the old guys. I know some people be like, well, you can't disrespect the person in their era. Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points. Okay, it was against the competition that was put in front of him. You gotta honor that. If you a beast in your era, so be it. You're a beast in your era. Kill it. But AD, no. Lillard, I know we be doing Dame time and all that, but it's time for Dame to win a championship.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Like,
right.
The everything that she said, I wholeheartedly agree with it. And then they had Worthy at 76. Like, come on, man, what are we doing here? Clay could have been in there. You know what I mean? Like, you could have swapped out a bunch of people. I'm not going to disrespect the old heads, even though I never saw them play and it was in black and white. But they were beasts in their era. You know what I'm saying? So while we're talking Mike, LeBron, GOATs, people back then talking those type of people as GOATs. You dig what I'm saying? So yeah, that's my take on it, man. I think it's a popularity contest when it's all said and done.
I fully agree with you, and I think the biggest travesty y'all both mentioned is Dwight Howard, because Dwight Howard was a literal beast for like 8 years straight, and people stopped liking him once he got to Washington and started doing some goofy stuff, right? And like now he ain't no stop looking like that, Rob. Yeah, he started doing the most. You know what I'm saying?
The big loop.
Yeah. Anyway, he started doing all that wild stuff, and then they held that against him. Look, man, 75th best basketball player. AD gets hurt every year. Every year.
He's so soft.
Yeah, that man's fragile. That man, Fragile Freddy. He remember that movie? Did you see that meme? You remember that movie, Mr. Glass? And it had a picture of AD in a wheelchair. My man always hurt. All the time, you know what I mean? And I agree with Dame. Like, I love Dame. But, bro, they just broke your team up because y'all couldn't get over the hump. Why is you on the top 75? I'm just saying. You know what I mean? Has Dame ever been an MVP? No. Has he ever even been close to being an MVP? No. Why should he be on that list? You know what I mean? And the audacity that... What you say, bro? Popularity contest, man. Right.
Yeah.
And the audacity
who did the votes? Who voted?
Was it the media or the players?
I don't think the players. I don't think the players did. I think it was the media, folks who never played.
Yeah, it don't say
media.
They always.
I mean, I can't really talk because sometimes I be having media, but I know some people that shouldn't be on that list because I was shocked. I'm still shocked.
Wife said
I think seeing him with the coat on made me even more mad. Seeing him with the coats on, I think that made me like, why do you have this coat on?
Right.
And then he didn't even wave, so it was like he knew he didn't belong on that list.
Right. You think about now when the GOAT, now everybody, the big debate is the GOAT between LeBron and MJ, right? Did they go talk to Dame? You saw MJ in a picture with Dame?
No.
Right. No. Right. MJ ain't talking to him. You know what I mean? He look. What are you doing here? You don't belong.
Listen. Only goats talk to goats. Mary got a chance to talk, and she considered the goat. You know what I'm saying on her in her side. I'm just saying, she considered the goat, and what she do. Mike only talk to goats.
He swung. Also, he talked to Luka. He went up there and grabbed Luka like that was his son.
Sure did.
You know what I mean?
Because he knows.
He went up there and grabbed him. You know what I mean? So he know who the real is. You know. So
yeah. He knows. Man. He knows better, man. He knows what's good for the game. He knows what's bad for the game. And shout out to Michael Jordan for showing up because nobody knew Michael was coming, bro.
No, everybody was complaining saying he didn't show.
Yeah. So the fact that he came out, I thought that was super dope.
Yeah. All right. Next subject, guys. Next subject. All right. How can we fix the slam dunk contest? One, let's know who. Do anybody know all these people on the pictures? I do, but you know, I consider y'all both are like probably like me, super fans, but normal people don't know none of them folks. None of them folks.
Yes, he did, D.
What?
I mean, at least you have to know Obi. I mean,
yes, it happened.
At least Obi. Like, I mean, if you don't know everybody else, you have to at least.
He did it between the legs in the game, so that's what's up. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but between the legs is so Isaiah Ryder. You know what I'm saying? That's way back in the 90s, bro. Like it was called the East Bay Funk when he first did it. Like
he ain't short neither. He a tall dude. You know what I mean?
You know what I mean? Like that's.
Hold on, bro. You going out of turn, man. It's C turn. Go ahead, sis.
Nah, my bad.
You took a whole minute. Nah, I'm kidding.
I said it earlier is open it up to fans. I mean, season starts in October. From October to December start, having people make an application, have tryouts, and then you have your select few, and then they have practice and then come All-Star, they face off with 4 people from the NBA.
Right.
Make it a competition within the dunk contest. So it's not, and they have to pass a type of level of skill when they get all these players, even the NBA players that want to join. You got to pass this type of skill level in this try. Like if they can't do it in 2 tries, you got to go.
Yeah,
because there's 3-4 different tries. It didn't make no sense.
Yeah,
so they should get street players to come and show their skills, and maybe the NBA players want to work a little harder.
Yeah, I'm with. Here's the thing: the street players gonna always win because they're hungry. For one, they're getting attention, media attention, something that's priceless for somebody to be able to see you be able to dunk that way. Yeah. As far as letting go of the dunk contest, if I'm not mistaken, the dunk contest left for about 2 years. If I remember, the All-Star Weekend dropped the dunk contest for about 2 years.
They had made up some other weird little goofy contest.
Yeah, and it didn't go well. You know what I mean? Yeah. So we always go through this part where people come in, the dunk contest is whack. Like I said, I didn't seen all of them.
West Side.
And
anyway,
what's going on, West Side? But the best thing they can do is, like she said, hey, make a competition within the competition. Maybe you do get. I saw somebody put ball is life. So if you're scared that somebody from the hood not going to be able to conduct themselves, there are professional dunkers out there. Just bring them in. You know what I mean? They know they know etiquette. They know proper etiquette. They've been on TV. They've been in competitions. You bring
but that
those
will all
type
be
of
in the
people.
application process.
There it is.
All
there
that
it
would
is.
be in. You're not going to just get in. There's a whole application process, but you got to do something fun.
Yeah.
I heard this idea. I'm gonna throw this out at y'all. What y'all think about this? I heard somebody say this: make the dunk contest part of the All-Star game. And this is what I'm saying: all the famous people don't want to do it, right? So my guy Ja, I ain't gonna do it. LeBron, I ain't gonna do it. Giannis, I ain't gonna do it. What they do in the All-Star game? All they do is dunk contest dunks in the All-Star game. So what if they had it during the All-Star game? They're judging every dunk they get, and then the winner does that. There may be something to the side, you know what I'm saying? Because these folks try to do all type of crazy clowning stuff in that game. But when it comes to trying to be in the dunk contest, it's like, well, I don't want to get hurt. Well, what about on Sunday? You doing the same dunks. It takes the same energy, and you actually in the game. You know what I'm saying? It's not like, but it's just an idea.
Bruh, check this out.
I really like the idea about bringing the other people like y'all see it, but I just want to throw that out.
NBA, Major League Baseball gives their winner for the home run derby a meal. You can't tell me the NBA can't put a meal up for this dunk. Put a meal up. I guarantee you, everybody look different.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Everybody a bit, because what do people with money want? More money.
Yep.
So a meal,
more money, all of it from every which way.
Yeah. So. So, hey, look, all I'm saying, you put a meal up, the NBA can afford it. Put a meal up, it'll be a whole different type of competition, and it won't be all them misses.
Homie Hagan say, I like the idea, but it takes away from the actual event for the dunk contest, though. Yeah? No, we saying wouldn't be no dunk contest. That's what I was saying with that idea. That would be the dunk contest. But I really like y'all idea better than what I'm saying. That maybe they can be like a little side prize. Hey, you get a quick $50,000. Whoever win the best dunk in the All-Star game. But the main dunk contest, bring in these street dunkers that's real serious. I don't know who the white guy is from Canada with like the green hair that be doing the dunk backwards. Bring my guy in. People like that dunk, basically dunk for a living. Yeah, he nice. You know what I mean? Something very like that. Miss Ward says, shoot for a meal. I dunk for a meal. Like something to eat. She's silly. All right. She's stupid. All right,
You
last
silly
thing.
for
I don't
that
know if
one.
Rob told you about this, but you are very knowledgeable in the WNBA, and we would love to have some information from you, sis, about the WNBA. So here we go. Give us some news about WNBA, Miss C. Let us know
I
what's
got a
popping.
question too.
Well, we have Liz Cambage. Everyone was
Right.
so upset about her doing her OnlyFans and upset about her tweet about the coach getting $1 million.
I didn't. Oh, she did OnlyFans. Oh, she
For
tripping.
her
I ain't know
feet,
nothing
bro.
about that.
Well, I'm glad that you
For
didn't,
her
because it
feet.
didn't take away from her.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
for her
I didn't
feet.
know nothing about that.
It was
Her
for her
feet.
feet,
Of
bro.
her feet. It wasn't like crazy. It was like, dressed up like a little girl in
I'm
your
sure she
high
got
school
paid.
suit
Weirdos
and
be
next to
loving
a
some
horse,
feet,
I
boy.
guess.
Them
No,
feet
keep the feet
dudes.
away from me. But then she she made a tweet about, that they have this money to pay the coaches, then pay us. And it's true, because one day I was at a game and I was listening to them and they were talking about carpooling to travel back to their city,
that's trash.
to Chicago.
It's trash.
And I'm looking like, ain't these are stars to me. Like, they be on private planes and jets, and not just certain players like the Diana Taurasi's and the BGs and the Sue Birds that have the money, that get the endorsements, that everybody knows. Like you said earlier, the NFL bench players make all this, like the practice team, their contracts are big. These ladies don't have that opportunity. So when you see a brand new coach coming in, she's dope. I'm not trying to take away from what she's doing, but like, I'm a player. I put in just as much as you. I shouldn't have to pay for my own travel.
Facts.
Right.
But she signed with the Sparks. So the Sparks are looking lovely.
They are.
Who else?
They are.
Yes. Stephanie Dawson signs with New York Liberty. So the first game, are you guys gonna come? We're all trying to do a group thing into the Connecticut Sun versus New York Liberty in New York City. So it's in May.
Okay.
So if you guys want to come,
You
we
said
all want to
New
glide the
York.
group.
New York. I could probably do New York. I don't
Is
know
it
if I
in
can
New
go all
York
the way
or
up
Connecticut?
It's in New York City.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh,
Okay.
yeah.
It's in New
That's
York
different.
City. Yes.
Yeah, Rob got
That's
million
different.
flyer miles, and me and wifey can work it out. We love New York.
Yes, you gotta
Let's do
come
it.
as a team. It was fun. I've had a blast. They're very humble. Like, this has been my first year, I would say, really getting to know more about the WNBA and really focusing a lot on women's basketball, because what these ladies are doing.
Yeah.
Speaking of dunks, I got one sent to me in the DM the other day by my best friend, and she was in high school dunking. I'm seeing young ladies learn in preschool.
Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
I just
Yeah.
want women basketball to grow just as men. Like, my idea for next
Yeah.
year for the All-Star, they need to add the ladies to the 3-point-3 contest. The
Hold on.
3-point shoot
That's
contest, they need to add the ladies to that.
You know what?
Yeah.
That is a great idea. Did they used to have the ladies part of
Yeah.
the skills challenge
They
back in the
did.
day?
It was like a three competition. It'd
They
be a
need to do that.
WNBA
They need to
player, a
keep doing
legend,
that.
and an NBA player. They used
I
to do
really
that
think
back in the
it
day.
don't have to be the legend, but I think the women should be involved. They put the G League in there. Why not put the women in there? Now I know a lot of women be gone during the regular season time because they have jobs overseas. But the ones that are in town, hey, put them up. Here's a question. I got a question for you though before we let you go. So
Yeah.
I'm sure you agree with me that the WNBA players should be paid more, right? But how much more? Because a lot of people just say they be paid just as much as the man. Well, it's a difference in this sense. I ain't gonna even say about athleticism or advertising. I'm not talking about that. Their season is much shorter, right? So I think they should be paid more. But I heard, what you say the base salary was that time, Rob? It was like
The
It was
highest player
so the
gets
base salary is 200 some
$213,000.
thousand. Yeah, it's 230,000. Like,
right. I mean, that's great for normal
obtainable.
people, but I'm just saying
Right.
you a professional, right?
Yeah.
So what you
Yeah.
think? What you think they salary should be like?
I definitely think it should change every year. Like, if you come in a rookie, I don't think you should be making millions, but I mean, at least the mil.
Mm.
Yeah.
At least a couple mil. You have some rookies. I mean, there's, it varies everywhere. I really don't. And I've never played basketball, so I don't know what you deserve for your skills and all that type of stuff.
Yeah.
But I know a Brittany Griner making only $213,000 or $30,000. Do you see what she does on the court?
Right.
Yeah.
what she has accomplished or the medal she has. It's like, at some point, when are you going to be worth it for what you put into the game already?
Yeah. I agree with you.
At least they all deserve a meal.
Wifey say minimum $850K. Yeah, as a minimum. Okay.
I like that. Neither. Crystal.
$850. I guess my thing would be right now. The Sue Birds, you know what I mean? Yeah. The Sue Birds of the world, the Tarasis, and everybody who I feel like they should be at that meal mark, because guess what? When people go to Seattle, they're going to see Sue. Yep. When they go to LA, at first they were going to see Candace. Now they're going to see, now they're going to see who's a big player.
Yeah, Liz is over there. Taya Cooper's over there now.
The Boomakay's over
there. Yeah.
The sisters.
Honestly, I felt like they should have won, but it seemed like Abubakar was more so caught up on the media side. But she was hurt, so
she's good though. She's good at media.
She's very good. She's very good. But I feel like the stars start there. Let the stars who bring in ticket, like Candace Parker. Nobody was going to Chicago games till Candace got there. Let's just be real. You know what I mean? Why is she getting the people who are the big box office draws? Just so be it. Yeah. Even if it goes by merch, like how many jersey sales going on, then that person should be the highest paid for that. If they want to start a set of bars, all I'm saying.
Investment of the new $75 million investment they just got from like Nike, Condoleezza Rice. Hopefully that moves in for more investors to start investing in women, and they have that able to get that money they need. Well deserved. Right.
Dope. Brother Hagen said Timothy Moscow got $18 million and he's trash. They could pay the WNBA. This is facts. Listen, I know the WNBA is its own business, but that is a part of the NBA. It's not. It shouldn't be separate. It should be one, because the NBA players support them. You know what I'm saying? They get a lot of tweets. A lot of them show up to games. A lot of them do stuff like that.
Paul,
a lot of them. You know what I'm saying? Hey, everybody say Kyrie Irving is trash. Hey, he helped them. He put his money up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because they should. I heard they traveling like just regular flight, like me and you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Getting bumped back or whatever. Ain't no chartered flights. And come on, dog. You a professional. That ain't right.
When I heard they carpooled, I was like, am I hearing? Right. So yeah, that stroked me the wrong way. I was like, wait.
Yeah.
Maybe this is why we get to meet them, because they treat them just like normal people. Because, I couldn't just wait outside TD. And, well, not really TD, because I don't like Celtics. So, only when Bron's there.
Hey, shoot. I don't like Celtics neither. Homie AT the Scribe say, for clarity, the NBA is doing just enough to be PC with the WNBA. You ain't lying, brother. You are not lying. Just enough so nobody look at him funny. Yep. For that, he get a
agreed.
For real.
Yeah.
All right, sis, we thank you so much for your time. It was an honor and pleasure. Please do not be a stranger. Thank you for...
Will not. I'll be back. Y'all funny. I like this. I'll be back. Thank you for having me, everybody.
Absolutely.
Thanks for tuning in, and make sure you catch me on Sundays, 4 o'clock, Spotify, Apple, and where you can get your podcast.
And the name of the podcast once again?
Sports Talk with Cee.
And you on Saturdays with the full...
94, yes, every Saturday morning at 10 a.m., the full 94. So make sure you'll tune in on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook. Check us out.
Yep.
Yeah.
Y'all give a round of applause, some likes and thumbs and all that good stuff for our sis. And thank you so much for being on, sis.
Thank you. Have a good one, guys.
You too.
Right now. Appreciate you.
All right. This won't work. No. Of the day. He's gonna get in the line. Let me pause this right quick. So, Juwan Howard is the one word of the day. We have a little video in the middle so you can see why we call him the one word of the day. And we're gonna let it play and let you see exactly why we are saying this. This is what this brother did a couple of days ago, playing against the Wisconsin Badgers.
Interesting finish here, 77. Oh, see, and they're going at it. Howard and Guard are not happy right now as the two of them continue to have words. We told you Juwan Howard was not happy about that timeout. And Juwan Howard just threw a right hand.
Southside Chicago.
We have a scrum in Madison. Players are pushing and shoving. This is an ugly scene. This is an ugly scene.
Oh my God.
Howard, my hero.
Howard, my hero.
Trying to get separated, and there's no doubt it all stems from the timeout by Greg Gard. Now that's not an excuse.
I'm gonna let this play out, then I'll explain what happened before this.
Juwan Howard, and it spilled over into this. And you saw Howard and Greg Gard nose to nose.
All right, so what happened here was this. So Juwan Howard was getting beat. His team, the Michigan Wolverines, was getting beat pretty bad. It's down to about the last 15 seconds, and he still had his starters in and started pressing. The coach got mad and called a timeout. Juwan Howard was aggravated by that because when they started pressing, the guy couldn't get across the half court because, in his words, he wanted to dribble the ball out. You know, that's old school basketball coach stuff, right? Mm-hmm. Mind you, Juwan Howard is from the NBA. He ain't with the old school college basketball stuff. So when he saw him doing them timeouts, he was offended. And he told him, when you saw him walked up and he pulled down his mask, he said, I'm going to remember that bleep. And then dude grabbed him. And when he said, he explained, I grabbed him and tried to explain to him what I was doing. This is what you do in college basketball. And of course, like any, hold on, let me hide this. Back to us. Here we go. And like any one word, when somebody touch you, what do you say, Rob? Don't put your hands on me, dog. Don't put your hands on me, dog. And that's what happened. He told him, hey, don't put your hands on me, dog. And then next thing you know, assistant coach ran in there. He got his butt smushed. He didn't close fist really got him. But if you've been around, if you've been around people that fight, or if you've been a person that fight, that sometimes you swing on somebody you mush him to get him out your face. He mushed him.
Yeah, he mushed him. He disrespected him, bro.
Mm-hmm.
A mush is worse. An open hand smacking a mush worse than a punch, bro. That's disrespect.
Absolutely. See, the high level of disrespectivity in a mush or a smack is so much more than getting punched. That's how much he thought of him. He gave what the five fingers say to the face. Slap.
That's crazy, bro. That's crazy.
Nah, he didn't get a chance turned on the cheek, D.
Nah, yeah, he would have gotten mushed again, D, on that one. They made my man's mad.
Wife say he little boyed him. Yep.
He did.
Murray say Howard's not a regular church coach. He's a former high level player. Fire was burning. Absolutely.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely.
Westside say, why was he the one word of the day? Here's why I say he's the one word of the day. Because I understand, don't touch me, right? I am a man that, I don't like people getting in my personal space. I don't. I am that guy. I am that guy that don't touch me, dog. I'm that guy, right? But I said this earlier, and I say it now. As people of color, you always got a PTB. Protect the bag, fam. Trust me.
Yeah.
It's not a good look because, listen, all of us look at this and be like, man, I don't see that man did nothing wrong. Everybody else, that is totally unprofessional. It is bad.
Yeah.
And he gets paid by the University of Michigan, which is not Michigan State. I just say it like that, right? These are two different schools. Just like Duke and North Carolina A&T are two different schools, right? Yep. So you got to hold yourself. And then also, here's another reason why he's the one word a day. I'm going to let my brother Rob go. You are a leader, a man, right? And you're telling these men, you got to control yourself. You got to keep your emotions in check. And you over there hauling up and swinging on somebody. It's bad. Look, Juwan Howard ain't never felt threatened by nobody in that room. He is a 6'8" black man. A little stumpy little dude came at him. But I do understand the point of don't put your hands on me. I'm with that. But that's why he's the one word of the day. Go ahead, Rob.
On my reason for him being the one word of the day, did you see how his players reacted?
Mm-hmm.
Coach swing, now we swinging. That could have went all the way wrong. Like, I understand why. Don't get me wrong. But when you a leader, the people following you follow leadership. Right. You dig what I'm saying? So only thing I'm saying is, as soon as Howard did what he did, y'all, if you look at the video, hey, his players was like, oh, it's on. They coach going in, we with him. And
Hold
that's
on,
the
hold on, bro.
attitude. So.
Hold on, I just saw this. Eric Ball said, Jawan's out here smacking people for timeouts. Explain why he didn't slap Weber back in the day. Hashtag consistency. That's a good one.
That's because Weber is a 6'10".
One word. There's a difference. There's levels to this. There's levels to this.
It's a little different, bro. A little different. Hey, you see Jalen just not coming around. Every time Jalen's talk noise about Weber, it was from a distance.
Right. On a whole nother network in a whole nother arena.
Different arena. When they got cool, he was talking to his face again.
Yeah. All right. 18 Squad. Jawan moved back and then returned. Then he smacked not the person who touched him. Exactly. Now, he caught a stray. Now, listen. I'm going to say that. Let me give y'all two examples. I say an example as a brown man, which don't touch me, dog. And then I'm going to say the example of a leader. Don't touch me, dog. I see your man running up in here all fast. I don't know what he about to do. I got to dot his head. You know what I mean? What up, Chip? But you know what I'm saying? Like, you got a tense situation and one boy running at you fast. Oh, yeah. That's why he got smacked. But he was mad at the little dumpy dude, the coach, right? Now, for the other way, he still got to control himself. PTB, like I said. You got to control yourself. You can't lose your cool because you are a position of power. You know what I mean? Go ahead, Rob.
Yeah, go ahead.
No,
go ahead and answer the question. No, answer this question.
No, he got 5 games. All right, go ahead, Rob. My bad.
That's what I was going to say. And to let you know, if Michigan make the tournament, Howard would be there. Mm-hmm. Like I said, it's different. Like Michigan is a well-known school. There's a lot of alumni. Five games, and I guarantee them 5 games ain't gonna hurt them.
Yep. Let's see. Elephant in the room. AT described. Elephant in the room had a white man open hand smack the black assistant coach. Bruh, this story would have been way different. This is very true. This is very
definitely,
true. Even the other way. Yep, this is very true. Yeah. Listen, man, smacking nobody ain't right. Sometimes I understand that you get in situations you might have to smack somebody. But you gotta, when you're a leader of man, like somebody come to my house, I'm gonna smack you. Mike Swain. I might tell Rod to bring his girlfriend. You don't know what that means, don't worry about it. You know what I'm saying? But on the other end, if I'm in the workplace and I got these cameras and the folks looking at me, nah, man, I'm gonna bite my tongue. I'm going to deal with it. I'm going to get somebody else to handle that. And I ain't talking about sending no goons. I ain't talking
about that. Bro. If I ever get hit on camera, I'm going to look like that lady that was in that courtroom when she got smacked in the back of her head and then she fell out like she just got tapped.
A boy going to have an instant seizure.
All them cameras. Brother, all them cameras, I'm going to fall out.
Hagen say, some people need to be smacked, though. No, I'm not saying they don't. I ain't saying they don't. That's the issue. That's the issue I have with many of these major sports heads trying to make this a race issue. I agree. This is not. I don't think this is a race issue.
No, now what? A race issue.
This is what. It's not a race issue, but this is. This is the thing. I won't say it's a race issue, but it's kind of slight. The way these old school coaches that came up being assistant coaches and carrying bags and dragging water, they don't like a Penny Hardaway. They don't like a Jawan Howard. They don't like a Jerry Stackhouse. These coaches that they feel like ain't paid dues. And they'll do some disrespectful stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So they may not have racism, but they have this belittling. It may not be racism, but they just treat them like, well, because you didn't come up the way we did, we don't respect what you do.
We don't respect what you're doing, yeah.
Jawan should have all the respect. Yo, didn't he get them to pass the Sweet 16 last year? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's it. You know what I'm saying? It may not be the way you like it, but he here now. And other side is this, these NBA players that's now coaches, they tolerance for bull crap.
Foolery. Yeah, for foolery.
Tomfoolery. Being a rich man, they walked in the door as a job, multimillionaire. I don't know. They tolerance is about the size of a gnat. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Rob.
It's like remember when actors used to get mad when rappers and singers would become actors and they would get the big roles and the actors who paid their dues got upset. That's how these coaches are with these NBA. But if you think about it, these NBA players that went back and started coaching, they paid their dues. Look, we played in this. We played on every level, high school. Right. So we know what it is.
Right.
Now we got the job. Y'all are coaching, and you saying you paid your dues, but you've never picked the ball up and played on that side. So
a lot of them didn't. Right.
Yeah, they just know X's and O's, and now you got a player who now is a coach. They've paid their dues. You know what I mean? I played for this university. I went and played pro, and now I'm back here to give back to this university. So
right. Chip said, did y'all discuss Duke and the Tommy Amaker thing or whatever his name is? I don't know nothing about that. You know something about it?
I didn't.
Wifey say, the other coach, Little Stumpy Stump, said Jawan didn't know the rules for college games timeouts. Yeah, I heard he did say that. And he may not have. But I'm telling you, that mindset from being from the NBA and you coming to him like that, that's what got that made him catch that fire. AT boy, you would have thought that lady hit her son with a Tyson uppercut. Yeah, talking about that woman in the court. I know that was crazy, but nah, man, like this is I will say this though. Do they have to? Why they got to go shake hands at the end of the game? In the NBA, they don't do that. You ain't got to go shake hands in the NBA.
No, they did.
How many
NBA,
coaches
they give you?
They do that. Look, dog, you just lost. You probably just got embarrassed. You lost by over 15 points. I don't want to talk to you right now. Matter of fact, fam, I don't like you right now.
It's sportsmanship. They trying to just keep that sportsmanship going.
Listen, man.
From high school level.
NCAA is a joke. It's a joke. This is the person that fights for amateurism, right? And keep people that all races, all type of people, right? All type of people for making money, and they make billions off these kids. Miss me with that. They ain't. I know they trying to so-called keep sportsmanship or whatever, man. Let them dudes walk off, man. You saw that man was with that. Listen, I'm gonna say this for Stumpy Stump, his wife called him. She good at making nicknames. Let me say this: when you see, here's a secret. When you see a coach, a black coach, a white coach, whatever, and you can feel the heat coming off them, and you know they mad, they fall back, fam. This ain't time to discuss nothing. You know what I mean? This ain't time to discuss nothing. You see somebody hot, you know what I'm saying? Like me and Rob is brothers, but I see my brother Rob swinging mad. This ain't time to be, bro, you tripping. And, bro, what you, I ain't fit, nah. I'm going to let my boy calm down. Then we going to talk. You know what I mean?
Right.
Anyway, Hagen say, I ain't shaking no hands. I ain't shaking nobody's hands. I remember in Little League, they used to spit in them after we had spanked them on the field. I believe that. Wifey say, I don't want to shake your hand, man. It's COVID. That's my excuse. All right?
Right.
And then Duke officials. Duke officials wanted former Blue Devil and current Harvard coach Tommy Amaker to replace the Hall of Famer, while Krzyzewski wanted Shire to be the next head coach of the team. I did hear about that. You're right.
No, I ain't. I've been unplugged this week in sports. So
yeah, man. So yeah, the one word of the day is Juwan Howard. Hey, I don't hate the brother for what he had to do, but brother, you just gotta control your emotions. But I understand it. Yeah. This is understandable. I get it, brother. But I don't want you to lose your job. That's the point. Because think this brother ain't on a short lease now. Trust me, he on a short lease. Basketball players are always licking their hands and rubbing the bottom of their shoes. No hands. This is true. And like wifey say, the word for the day, y'all, PTB, protect the bag. Rob?
I ain't got nothing to say, brother. I'm looking at these comments just pop up on the corner, bro.
Gay dude slapping and herpes. You stupid. Hagen say salute to Juwan. Hagen's fun. I ain't mad at him though, for real. If he would have lost his job, I would have been outraged. I don't think he should have lost his job. You know what I'm saying?
No, he got the 5 game suspension. Yeah,
I think he should have been disciplined.
The discipline's on point because it shows the students like, yo, we can't do this.
Yep. So, but on that note, man, let's get to our favorite parts of the show.
Hey,
fix each other.
We far away.
Yeah, man. You know this happened.
Never ever land. Yeah, never ever land. Anyways, have you ever thought, I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast? How can I support them? How can I be a blessing to them? You can be a blessing by hitting our Cash App up, the cash sign, Not the Same Podcast, or you can go over to notthesamepodcast.com/support. Those are the ways you can hit us up. Hit that like, share, subscribe button. Tell some folks about what we got going on, man. We got sports every Wednesday. We got the regular show on Thursday. And every other Tuesday, we do a Bible study. So slide through, chop it up with us, and you may learn something.
You may learn you something. You know what I mean? Like Rob said, hey, we appreciate y'all so many times. We had a couple technical difficulties last night, but y'all hung in. We love y'all for that. We'll be back tomorrow night with a guest, Mr. Highlight Reel. We're going to have checking out. We're going to have our music and sports show. So we will see y'all tomorrow night. And for my brother Rob Redeem, I'm C. Micah.
Yo.
That brother just said, yeah. And he Rob Redeem. We out, man. We see y'all later.
You said it for me.
The strength, so we gave us the power, so we he's showing out, that's why we